Business and government have found each other on crucial matters of economic growth. Yesterday, President Cyril Ramaphosa met the business formations to hear what the sector believes can help bolster a staggering South African economy. Issues of transport, energy, crime and corruption were raised as priorities by organizations such as Business Unity South Africa and Business Leadership South Africa. Here's Ziyanda Ngcobo with that report.
Oftentimes tumultuous relationship between business and the government has seemingly turned around and is now yielding positives in three key growth factors of the economy. Energy, transport and logistics, crime and corruption remain the priorities for business, with various work streams investing resources into collaboration efforts. The Presidency Director General says more than 700 million rand in investments has been pledged in the transport sector, 3.5 gigawatts of new energy capacity added, and a 65% reduction in security incidents on the coal transport line.
So there's governance, resourcing, and various structures have been put in place for each focal area. And the potential, if we resolve these three areas, will be a 3 to 5% growth of the GDP. We could create 2.5 million jobs by 2030, and we'll have societal as well as investor confidence.
Business Unity South Africa gave a candid reflection on the state of the logistics crisis, emphasizing that the new Transnet executive appointments have improved the freight rail network and prompted a cultural change at the parastatal. Former CEOs at port and rail terminals Portia Derby and Cesar Mzimela resigned late last year amid continued pressure from unions and business formations that claimed their poor performance was costing the economy.
From the middle of October, now this is after the board took a decision to actually replace the previous executives and bring in Michelle and Russell into their interim position as interim GCE and interim CEO TFR. There has been a remarkable, and I will say a really remarkable improvement in what we've been able to achieve. As I talk to you right now, as of this moment, what was once a forecast of about 142 million tons is now forecasted at around 151 million tons.
From the safety and security side on matters pertaining to crime and corruption, the Hawks head says the private sector has provided skills and training. This includes modernizing the 10111 emergency line to bolster crime prevention efforts.
We are setting up at the Financial Intelligence Center, which is the area where we will recall that we had the fusion center that assisted us when we deal with COVID-related activities. So we are using the very same model, now focusing on financial investigation, not only dealing with fraud, but also dealing with money laundering, corruption, and organized crime.
The private sector participation framework has now been approved and will serve as a guide on relations such as conflicts of interest management between business and the state. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Ziyanda Ngcobo in Johannesburg.